And welcome to Goddess Guidance for the week of January 9th, 2024. But obviously, anytime you see this is perfect if you're live or on the replay. So let's see, who do we have today? Who would like to show herself for this week's Goddess? Oh, we got a double header. Okay. We have two. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have Bright Future with Lakshmi. So clearly that's a good one, right? Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. All right. Say less, lady. And then the other card was, or is, sorry, Vesta of Home and Hearth. So your household situation is improving through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And I think this is cool too, because if any of you are thinking about changing location, relocating, bringing some different vibes, maybe redecorating, huh? What y'all got coming? I did mention the touch program. I don't know what y'all bringing into your household, but you can redecorate or redecorate, whatever you want to do. But I find that very timely because we have spring coming up around March-ish, and no telling what being in Atlanta how that's going to go. It could be spring next week, but this is a good time to usher in some changes and blessings within your household, creating that space by possibly doing some spring cleaning, giving yourself some grace. One thing I've noticed with cyclical living is that you tend to have more time because not everything's not so like linear. You're moving more in a flow or in a cycle, and that offers you like a rhythm, right? So you can dance with life with more grace. And so instead of feeling like you have to have everything clean and tidy within your home for the new year, January 1st, and you're running around all frantic, I used to do that at least. I now just see that as kind of a milestone, a kickoff point. So from now until actual spring or the new year, based on the feminine cycles, in spring, you've got, about 3 months, 3.5 months of wiggle room where you can start to get things together. So I feel like the message of Home and Hearth here, that I paused because I just got a download, sorry. Because I've been listening to a book on Audible called The Circle of Nine, and it talks about 9 different archetypes of the divine feminine. One of them, it just dawned on me, is about home and hearth. So I was like, okay, home and hearth is pretty cool. And it's about learning how to stoke that fire, but also maintain the fire, help it to be sustainable, but also knowing how to start a fire for one, versus also knowing how when to put that fire out. So home and hearth has a lot more deeper message than just, your physical home. It could also be how you tend to your human body, your spiritual home, as well as the home like Mother Earth, and igniting those passions within your life and allowing yourself to know when to put the fire out, like self-regulate, calm yourself down, but also when to stoke that fire, give yourself some motivation, so that you can make any necessary changes in your life and have that bright future that lies ahead of you. Okay, this will also, the combination of that archetype of home and hearth, that particular archetype mixed with Lakshmi, who is about blessings, just is kind of a way of bringing new blessings into your home, embodying that, right, your spiritual home here. And then also being able to share that with the world, okay, helping you to fulfill your mission, pursue your purpose and your passion this life. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good message. I had some changes going on in my house already, so it's right on point. All right, so go ahead and take a few deep breaths, dropping into your space. Just slowly begin to settle in, landing wherever you may, energetically in your space. Your space is not only the four walls in which you may be occupying space, but also your personal space. Take a moment to just see if you can identify what would be your personal space. Can you measure your personal space? What would be the quality of your personal space? How close and compact it might be to your physical body, or how expanded it might be. Maybe you allow yourself to take up some space. As you begin to drop your awareness deeper within your body, all the way down to your hips, and allowing your personal space, your essence to expand, filling up the entire room that you're in. And just see if you can maintain and hold this space as you breathe in and out, taking up space in the entire room. Feeling your energy expand all around you, floor to ceiling, wall to wall. Finding comfort in taking up space. Using this as a metaphor for also embodying a dynamic presence in this world, taking up space in this world, allowing yourself to be seen, to be heard, to create, to amplify, to explore, experience pleasures, to know and to grow. And just from this point, this vantage point, be able to access a deeper sense of self, greater awareness of your truth, purpose, your mission. And know that whatever you have brought with you into this space in this moment is perfectly fine. But just notice that energy that you brought with you, those thoughts, those feelings. Compartmentalize them and see if they're all belonging to you, or maybe some of those thoughts, feelings, energies in your space belong to someone else. If so, you can just ground it out, allowing that thought, feeling, or energy to flow downwards towards the earth. The center of the earth, drawing it in, magnetizing those that you are releasing to it. Recycling that energy, returning it back to its original source. And take a deep breath in and breathe out. Nice, steady. Maybe allowing the breath to deepen. Smoothing out the bottom of the exhale. Opening of the inhale. Allowing the breath to show you where can you experience more ease and grace. Where can you deepen, lengthen, expand just a little more. Breathing a little deeper, relaxing a little deeper into that space that you've created for yourself, just nestling in. Feeling comforted. Feeling carefree. Finding space of solace, warmth. Just feel at home in this space. Settling in deeper to your space, a space that you've created. Keeping that expanded space as you occupy wherever you are, top to bottom, side to side, front and back, all around you, taking up that space. Giving yourself even more permission to relax and to let go. It's as if you can just kick your feet up for a moment. The mind can sit back, recline. Just taking a moment to rest. Mentally, emotionally, and physically, spiritually. Allowing all aspects of yourself to just settle in. And as we release any heaviness, any thoughts, feelings, energies down to the earth below as they come up, we also allow ourselves to go higher, accessing that of our highest essence. What would the highest version of you look like? Maybe you try her energy on for size, seeing this energy, this essence of you as a golden ball of light above your head. Or perhaps you see her in your mind's eye. Allowing that vision to expand and become bigger, or drawing down that golden energy, allowing your crown to be illuminated, maybe both. See what that feels like. But as you draw that image in, as you draw that energy down from above, allow it to just move through you, filling every cell of your body, nice and slow, like honey just moving through you. allowing it to not only flow through your locks, but through the mind, face, relaxing your jaw, your neck, and your shoulders, moving across the collarbone, the shoulder blades, down the arms into your hands and your fingertips. As you breathe in deeply, smooth and steady, this light moves down into the heart space, filling your chest, front and back. You feel your back relaxing. This energy flows down the spine, moving through the torso, through the belly, down past the belly button, the low back, the low belly, the hips. Feeling your hips become heavy as they become filled with this energy, this essence, and allowing that to overflow down to the legs, into the knees, ankles, feet, and toes. And if you like, you can flow downwards towards the earth, into the center of the earth, filling the center of the earth with your divine essence, anchoring you down deep into the stability, the security, the safety, the beauty, the creativity, the abundance, the fruitfulness, the fertility of Mother Earth, the protection of Mother Earth, the nourishment of Mother Earth. As you give, you also receive. You've given to the earth, you received your highest essence from above. And just allow this flow to move through the body for a moment. Letting go of any worries. Anything that just may be on the mind, just let it all go. Anything you might be curious about at this moment, let it go. Any plans, any intention, to-do lists, just this moment, let it all go, let it all flow down into the earth. Anything you let go of, you're not necessarily manifesting unless you choose to. So there's no harm in releasing any worries or fears, any concerns or stress. As you give it to Mother Earth below us, she simply takes this energy and returns it back to its original source. It is healed. Just as the element of fire is transformational and it can purify, the earth too can recycle these energies for something better. So the more you release, you're actually doing yourself a favor, letting go, and in return receiving something better, allowing something else to come in. Allowing your needs to be met with greater ease. Allowing everything in this universe to just work in your favor. Doesn't that feel good to know that the universe is working in your favor right now? Sometimes when doubt creeps up, we tend to shrink in our energy. So just make sure you stay open and expanded once again, taking up space. Keeping your awareness anchored into your body, all the way down to the hips, making sure you allow yourself to energetically occupy wherever you are right now, whatever physical space you're in right now. Give yourself some room, some breathing room. Just recognizing that you're held in a comfortable container, optimizing possibilities for growth, self-awareness, insight, intuition, guidance, maybe adding in some blessings and magic, miracles, alignment, creativity, sense of love and warmth. Know that you are always invited into your space. You're welcome here. This is your space. Taking ownership of your space. Owning your space. For this year, let this be a time where there's no tests or blocks, no obstacles in your way. New energies of faith and hope, synchronicity, optimism fill this space. Attraction, magnetism, power, grace, strength, flow are all welcome in this space. Invite them in. What else would you like to invite into your space? Just identify it, call it in, welcome it in, as if the doors are just open, the heart is open, opportunity is knocking. Let it in. Opening the heart, opening the mind. Allowing that window of opportunity to usher in the energies that excite you, that fill your future with brightness. Letting in the light. Positive thoughts, intentions, vibes, are all welcome. What else are you calling in, inviting in? What energies, maybe deities, goddesses, angels, ancestors, would you like to invite to come sit with you in this space? Invite them in. Send them an invite. Ask them to come sit with you in this space, a space that you created. You might have to expand so that everything can have a little more wiggle room if that feels right for you. Maybe you like everyone to be just nice and cozy. That's perfectly okay too, whatever serves you, whatever feels good to you. It's as if you're inviting these goddesses, these deities, these spirit guides, ascended masters, ancestors into your home. You're inviting them into your space. And the gifts that they bring, it's as if you're having a housewarming party. They're just bringing gifts to you, offering you their gifts, showering you with their gifts, filling your space with their gifts. And as you receive each gift one by one, take the time to really be present with these gifts. What are they offering you? What have they brought for you? Maybe they bring you peace of mind. They bring you warmth and comfort, like a hug, unconditional love, support. Maybe they bring you a listening ear. Maybe they bring you the companionship, the support that you need in making a decision or resolving anything creatively. Maybe they bring you opportunities in the form of a new car, a new home, new job, new relationship, new opportunities, unexpected, fun, playful opportunities, things that are exciting. They might be out of your comfort zone, but they're exciting, playful, pleasurable. Inviting pleasure into your space. Allowing that energy just to sit beside you, leaning into it. Breathe in, breathe out. Who else or what else would you like to invite into your space? If it's a person, you don't necessarily have to actually see them, but maybe you do. Maybe you're brought the gift of clairvoyance. Maybe you just know you were given the gift of claircognizance in your space. Maybe you're given the gift of clairsentience, just having a feeling. That you can see the energies of those people For instance, a romantic partner. Maybe you see a hologram or an outline presenting a certain energy. The outline of someone, whether they're 5'3" or 6'3". You can kind of feel that, sense that, imagine that. You can feel or sense if it's a feminine or masculine energy, balanced energy. You can feel or sense energy of trustworthiness, passion, honesty, truth, excitement, sweetness, kindness, generosity. You can also invite in the energy of team players, friends, like-minded community. You can invite in goddesses and magis and sorceresses, priestesses, angels, divine feminine archetypes. Maiden, mother, maga, crone. Maybe the energies, the divine feminine goddesses, like Lakshmi or Vesta. Invite them to come in to your space if you like. You can invite in any ancestors, loved ones that you know have crossed over. Invite them into your space for a moment. Maybe you need to expand your space, or like I said, you can keep your space nice and quaint and cozy all around you. You and all those that you've invited to your space, the gifts that they've brought you in this comfortable container. Maybe feeling yourself relax a little more. Feeling all the love that's around you. Sense of joy, happiness. Feeling a little more lighthearted, more at ease. Relaxing just a little deeper. Leaning in, settling in. Maybe someone gifted you harmony. The energies within your space are all nice and balanced. All working together in your favor. Just remember that you always have access. You've got the cheat code, the access code to this space. You can unlock and open up to it whenever you want to. Whenever you want to call in and invite in that supportive team, those guides, those angels, those energies, and all the gifts that they bring, you can always invite them into your space. Next breath, allow your space to be sealed all around, holding in all this goodness, sealing in all this goodness, all this love, all this light. Closing the door on any negativity, any fears, worries, concerns, doubts, insecurities, anxiety, stress. Doors have closed on those energies. Only what you invite in is allowed. Your space, protected, grounded. All your own. You own it. And no one is allowed to live here rent-free without your permission, without your invitation. Taking ownership of your space. In your next breath, you'll just allow yourself to hold the keys to your heart, within your heart, your space. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Taking a moment, and you feel ready to just bring some movement to your physical body. Maybe wiggling the toes, fingertips, rolling The wrists, shoulders, neck, hips, ankles. Coming back home to self, home to your body. Like you can expand that movement, making it more dynamic, taking a little stretch. Be sure to give yourself a nice hug. Welcoming all aspects of you back into your body, into this moment. Gently opening your eyes when you are ready. I was layering in some of my transformational coaching that I've been learning into this. So earlier I was mentioning, in case you missed it, about a women-centered coaching, transformational coaching program that I'm also in. And the training is it's a particular design or protocol process. That's the word I'm looking for. So it's a certain process. It's actually been proven and studied and so forth. Anyways, but it's interesting. They say you could layer it onto whatever you are already doing, any other coaching or mentoring or teaching and things like that. And so, since I've been going through it and doing the personal practices to embody it, it's like, oh, now I see how I can layer this into stuff. And so tonight's meditation, if it felt different or anything like that, or just, if you want to share how it felt, because in the past, like tonight's message of the bright future with Lakshmi and like Vesta of home and hearth. Normally I like read out the book and everything, but I don't know. I just kind of took the inspiration of the two different. I'm also listening to some books on Audible, feminine archetypes and stuff. So I got a lot of learning going on here. Hello, Sagittarius moon. But with that being said, since I'm expanding myself, it's, my teaching is expanding and evolving. So I like that I have this space where I can, implement those tools. So, I like y'all's feedback, especially if y'all have been with me for a while. I know Miss Kelly and Maya have been with me for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, something like that. So, my day one's right there. So it's they've seen the different process, but even like Tamika and Gabriella, y'all are newer and stuff. So I appreciate y'all being here. But still, if you felt a certain way or you like something, feel free to provide feedback. I realize we're still recording, and let's get into the collective message here. So collective message, bright future in home. Whew, that's kind of interesting because home, I was talking earlier about that being like not only our physical bodies to our soul or our spirit, but the physical space that we occupy, but also like earth. And I thought home and bright future, and I don't know what's happening, the chaos and the inhumanity that is happening in the world just kind of came to me. So it was like I just kind of got emotional and caught up for a moment. And but how does that apply to the collective message? Obviously that's some collective experience that's happening right now, but how does that combine? Okay, so what I got was spirit needs you to shine your light. Needs you to be visible, needs you to play larger, play bigger, take not necessarily take risks, but if certain opportunities come your way, it's time for you to step into those opportunities or walk through those doors of opportunities and just allow yourself to grow. to grow, to evolve, to expand your presence, because the world needs that, needs more light, needs more people to shine and to take up space. And so the message that I'm getting is one of being, doing what you need to do, to expand your self-confidence, your like I said, visibility, becoming more comfortable speaking your truth and standing for something, standing in your truth and embodying more of your presence, allowing your presence to be more dynamic, to be more expressive, and that goes into the home part, because the world, the earth, our collective home, needs that. It needs the cleaning up, obviously. It needs to be cleaned up, and not that we're here to be maids or anything, or maidens, I guess. But but to be of service. To me, it's kind of like ushers, in like at a church or something. They tell you where to sit, if you're late, kind of thing. But it's we need people who are like stewards and ushers, and I want to say servants, but not servants in like a inferior type of way. It's servants, meaning people who embody their truth and are here of service in the name of the Most High. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with this bright future and message of home. Not what I was expecting, but all right, I'll let y'all do your thing up there. So that is what I'm getting. Yeah, let's see if there's anything else. And what I get is like that might be a little intimidating to some. It might be like, okay, like I started speaking my truth before, got shunned or, reprimanded or judged or was rejected or abandoned or wrote up or something, and so there might be a little fear of with that, but it's the awareness is the opportunity to shift that perception, that mindset, and go move more into a growth mindset, acknowledging something and saying, you know what, this no longer serves this space. So I'm going to unearth it. I can uproot it, toss it to the side, compost it. Okay. And then in that space now, I can create fertile soil for new thoughts, new seeds, new beliefs, new intentions to grow. So that is I guess all those gardening terms would make sense with the home and hearth when we're talking about Mother Earth. So all right. Today was a little different for me, at least on my part. So that being said, thank you. A bright future lies ahead for you, so stop worrying. Everything is going to be just fine, but give yourself some permission to take up space, okay?